Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to all of my returning subscribers. Welcome back to all of the people who are new here. Hello, and I hope you stay, and I hope you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of the content coming your way. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in so that I can sit down. I actually think I'm going to lower you guys just a tad bit so we can see what we have going on here. Hopefully you guys can see, and I'm going to sit down. So guys, I am coming to you guys with an update on our credit card debt. So you guys know that I am tackling our credit card debt, which right now totals $19,249.77. So we are trying to pay this off this year in 2021. And if you have not caught our year at a glance, I'm going to go ahead and make sure to put it up here in the card so that you understand what I'm talking about. I'm also going to put in the cards our debt snowball setup, which I'm actually tweaking today, and you guys will see from that video how I actually tweaked it. So let's get into this. I am using my Parku pen in the color blue. Actually, I think I might want to use a different color for updating. So I have my pens here. I'll decide on a color, but before I decide on a different color, let me go ahead and fill in some things that needed to be filled in. Here, of course, I'm not going to put a month. I'm actually going to change this. Actually, I'm going to white it out, and I'm just going to put 2021 here, because that is what we're trying to do. We're trying to clean this up in 2021. So I wanted to add the interest rates because I did figure those out. I also wanted to put my minimum payment, well, update my minimum payment on all of these. So on the Discover, we have an interest rate of 0. At the start of the year, so January 1st, the starting balance was $9,742.92, which is a big chunk of the $19,249.77 that we owe in all. The minimum payment on Discover is $73, and the goal monthly payment is $73, honestly, because I have, and let me take my time so that I can explain this the correct way. The goal monthly payment will change, so I should just fill it in later, but part of me feels like I'm going to end up paying this card off. Anyways, let me not get to rambling too much. So we have our blue Parku pen, and I'm actually going to use red for January, and then we're going to go in with a different color for February. So in January, the due date is, I'm not sure, but I try to pay them all right in the beginning because why not? We are a month ahead, so there's no reason for me to wait for the due date when the money is already sitting in the account. So we won't worry about a due date. The total paid in January was $195, and because we have 0 interest, the imbalance was, and I'm looking at my cheat sheet, $9,627.28, and it was actually that because I made another purchase of about $75, because if you do $9,742.92 and you subtract $195 from that, it's definitely not $9,000 $627.28. So I wanted to be open and honest in the fact that I did use this credit card. So that's going to be one of my biggest things, is not using my credit card while I'm trying to pay it off. Like, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to pay it off. So why are you using it? So y'all pray for me. Okay? Pray for me. That has always been an issue. Like, we use our credit cards when we're supposed to actually be paying them off. In February, we were able to make a whopping $6,100 payment. And honestly, my credit cards, the Discover card and my Home Depot card, are my top priorities because they are sitting at 0% interest rate. Well, this whole balance is sitting at 0% interest rate, and Home Depot, part of my balance is sitting at 0% interest rate, and then part of it is subject to the interest rate, and we'll get into that when I come down here. So we made a $6,100 payment, which brought our balance to $35.27.28. Y'all, I am so excited about that. I am so excited about that. And because this is bothering me, because I don't see a due date, let me go ahead and put the due date. I found it right quick. The due date is the 19th. All right, so that's a big chunk. And then you guys, we're going to fill this in the thermometer so you guys will see really where we're at. I'm pretty excited about this debt payoff journey. And remember that our goal payoff date is December 2021 this year. And I think that we will hit that before the year is over. So now down to our Home Depot card. The starting balance was $4,230.23. The minimum payment is $53. The goal monthly payment is not $100. I figured out the whole snowball amount actually. So we want to put $400 towards credit cards per month. And what I was doing was putting $100 on each credit card since we have four credit cards, and that's not how that works. So what I was supposed to do was add up the minimum payments, subtract that from 400, which left us with $69. So that's my snowball amount. $69 is my snowball amount. $53 is my minimum payment here. I want to add my snowball to my Home Depot card. So you might be asking, well, why are you adding your snowball to your Home Depot card instead of adding it to your Discover card? Well, this 0% interest for the card, I have until August here. However, with my Home Depot card, I have four different promotional periods going on. So my first promotional period, which the balance is $400, is due April 24th. So that's why I'm putting my snowball amount on here. And then another thing that we're changing, or that we're pausing right now, we're putting our $5,000 emergency fund goal on hold, because it doesn't make sense to be saving $500 every month, $485 every month, certain months, not every month, because it fluctuates. It doesn't make sense to be saving towards that $5,000 goal when we have promotional periods coming to an end. So like in March, I was supposed to save $485. Well, guess what? I'm going to throw that whole $485 to this bill. It makes more sense to throw it to this bill instead of building the emergency fund. We do need an emergency fund, but I need to take advantage of the 0% interest rate that I have right now. So 53 plus 69 is 122. So that's the goal right now, is $122. So because I just figured out this whole snowball thing, I screwed up January and February. Doesn't really matter, I guess, because the money did go towards the other debts. Like the whole $400 did go towards the other debt. But I'm so glad that I figured out the whole snowball and what my snowball amount is. And I credit that to the budget community. I don't remember whose video that I was watching. I want to say it was Jackie Budgets. Or Small Fry. I don't want to mess up. But someone in the budget community, I was watching a video and I was like, oh, that's what it is. Let me go and update my information. So the interest rate for Home Depot is actually 25.99%. How much, right? Let's tell you what we did. The due date for Home Depot is actually the 24th, and I remember that. In January, I made a $52 payment, and so our ending balance in January was $4,189.16. In February, I made a $95 payment, and actually I paid, like I shared, it's due on the 24th, but I've already paid it, and the balance will be, I calculated it, the balance will be $4,103.55. Does not seem like much, but don't worry about it. I'm trying to get the promotional amount paid off so I don't have to worry about this 25.99% being added to that amount. And hopefully you guys are with me, you understand what I'm saying. Now on to our third credit card, which is the PNC. I'm going to say that the minimum amount is $105 because that's how much I paid in February. The interest rate is 22.99%. Our starting balance in January 1st, $3,616.18. This bill is due on the 10th. I made a payment of $96 and the ending balance was, wait a minute. Okay, I messed up. I did. So hang tight, guys, while I figure this out. Okay, so I found it. The starting balance was $3507.69. So this is wrong. Thank heavens for whiteout. In January, I made a payment of $96, and because I have this open, the due date is the 12th. However, like I shared with you guys, we use our credit cards. So I made a payment, but I used it, so the closing statement balance was, the end balance was $3616.18. So it went up. It was an increase of a whole $109. That's crazy. Actually, I know what it was. We bought dog food with the credit card. In February, we made a payment of $105, which brought our end balance down to $3596.77. Done with that. Apple, I've figured out the interest rate. The interest rate is 21.99. Minimum payment is 0, but we are going to have a goal monthly payment of 100. And up here for PNC, I don't have a goal yet because I don't know which one I am going to end up paying off first. So it'll depend on whichever card over here gets paid off first. Now, the starting balance was $1,796.83. In January, the due date was the 30th. What was the last day in January? I don't know. I don't remember. January was so last year. I'm just kidding. The due date was on the 31st, and we made a payment of $100 because that is our goal payment. And so our ending balance. Y'all gon' I used the card. The ending balance was $1,845.28. Y'all forgive me. It's a shame. It is a shame. Like, you make $100 payment, but then your imbalance is more than your starting balance. That's a shame. And then this month, we made another, and it'll be due on the 28th, but it's paid before then. $100. And end balance is $1,830, and that's because of the interest. It seems like I only made a payment of $15, and that's because there were some other charges to that card also. This is the update of my numbers, so let's total it up and let's shade in where I am. That's the exciting part. Forget how the numbers for Apple and PNC just look off. We are at $13,058.42, which is, and because it is the month of February, I am just going to use my pink pen to put my line through. So I'm right about here. So we're about 30% in. We've paid off 30%. Not bad. Not bad at all. I don't think it's bad at all. Call me crazy, call me what you want to call me. I think that is a great number. And then I'm just going to pull out my highlighter and I am going to highlight this whole thing. I know some people in the budget community like Rochelle Adamson Budget and Asia Sierra and Plan Your Life with Britt and Jackie Budgets, and it gotta be somebody else that I'm missing. But I know these girls, okay, and I purposely said that. These girls will live for my little update. So this is what we got going on. I'm excited. I'll even be more excited when we are at the 60%. But goodness, in 2 months, we put a little dent in there. And I want to say thank the Lord for the additional income in the month of February. We had a good chunk of change come in as extra income. I wasn't expecting it, and as soon as it dropped, I was like, let me pay some bills, because your girl is trying to be debt free. Anyways, to all of my returning subscribers, thank you so much for joining your girl. I know it was a bit hectic. I hope I was not running my mouth too much, but I was trying to be very clear with the numbers and what we have going on. If you are new here, thank you for watching. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the good stuff we have going over here. Again, it was your girl, Queen Shishi. Until next time, peace and love.